Of course, we're just 2 days away from Super Bowl 60, and many people have already made their big plans for that Super Bowl gathering. And we know that chips and wings lead the party favorites for foods, but it can also take a toll on your digestive health. And for that, we go to the experts. Joining us this morning is Dr. Joseph James Jennings. He is a gastroenterologist and attending physician at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, look, Super Bowl spreads, they're famous, they're heavy and indulgent, and we say, oh, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, but what happens to our digestive system when we suddenly take in that big, high-fat meal?
So almost everything we're going to eat on the Super Bowl is going to take a long time to move through our system. And when things move through more slowly, that's when we feel bloated, gassy, our heartburn kicks in a little bit more. So it's okay to indulge, it's okay to enjoy, but just know that's going to happen. So the best thing you can probably do is pace yourself, right? The game is long, the halftime show is long. So enjoy all those snacks, but the more you can space it out, the better your body will feel.
I heard you say that I should graze all day, but I should do it. Okay, that's what I heard you say. All right, look, so how can viewers, though, tell the difference? So you talked about heartburn, so simple acid reflux or heartburn and something more serious.
Yeah, so when we're eating heavier foods, sometimes spicy food for some people, a little bit of burning, a little bit of indigestion or bloating, right? Totally normal. But if anything starts to feel more severe, if you're starting also to feel hot, sweaty, if something feels stuck, especially when we're eating chicken wings, a fan favorite, bones are in there and sometimes they sneak in and they go down and they're not supposed to be. Those would all be signs to say like, hey, get checked out. And if you do happen to swallow a bone while enjoying a chicken wing, you might spend the second half with me at Georgetown as opposed to at home. So hopefully we can avoid that.
Not that you don't seem like a very nice physician, but yes, we do want to avoid that. A lot of people do this Super Bowl day and also around the holidays. We save calories right before the big game. Now, is that actually helpful, or does that just make it worse if we, don't indulge and then suddenly indulge?
Yeah, so going from like a super fasted state, not eating anything, and then trying to eat a lot fast, you're more likely to you're not going to hurt yourself, but it might feel, you're not getting nauseous, your belly might feel full faster. So, do your normal diet leading up to it, enjoy your day. One day doesn't disrupt all the good work you did all week. Is it a bad idea before and after maybe to overindulge in some vegetables that don't usually hit the snack platter as often? Sure, but you don't have to do some big pre-fast or some big cleanse afterwards to be in good health.
Okay. Last, I got to ask you about this. People after, I'm going to do a detox. I'm going to, whatever. So what does that really do? Should we do that, or what should we do after, like when it's Super Bowl Monday?
Yeah, so that there's no good data that a specific detox or a cleanse or a flush really helps us. Our body takes really good care of that. So the best thing you can do is get back to your normal routine, focus on water, getting in, like I said, since we don't eat as many fruits and vegetables probably on Super Bowl Sunday as we should, getting back in the good routine of fruits and vegetables and getting active again afterwards. You don't need to do something big and special just to compensate for one good day.
Okay. All right. This has been really valuable information. I appreciate it, and I will not see you on Monday. But I thank you for joining us now.
Enjoy the game.
Okay, you too. That's Dr. Joseph James Jennings.